A San Diego judge has ordered a court hearing on a request by News 8 to unseal records in a gun violence restraining order against Larry Millete. Good evening, and thank you for joining us. I'm Carlo Cicchetto.
And I'm Jesse Pagan. News 8's David Goffredson asked the court to unseal the records filed against the husband of missing mother Maya Millete.
Jeff Brooker on behalf of the San Diego Police Department.
David Goffredson, reporter with KFMB TV.
News 8 appeared in court Wednesday at a hearing aimed at unsealing secret records filed in a gun violence restraining order against Larry Millete, the husband of missing mother Maya Millete.
The sealing orders were attached to the letter which I addressed to the court.
The sealed records include 2 photographs showing a pile of guns on a kitchen table inside the Millete home, and Maya's 4-year-old son standing on the table, surrounded by the firearms. News 8 also is asking the judge to make public the unredacted gun violence restraining order petition, which currently has important details of the case blacked out. Larry Milliete's attorney, Bonita Martinez, did not appear in court Wednesday, even though she was given advance notice of the hearing.
She's out of town all week and she cannot make the appearance.
City Attorney Jeff Brooker spoke on behalf of Martinez and the San Diego Police Department, who both want the records kept secret.
We both have continuing reasons to want the case to remain sealed. Our reasons are different, but we both want the same thing.
Brooker told the judge he wanted to file a written motion to keep the records secret, but that motion also needed to be sealed.
We cannot make that representation to the court with the media present, because in doing so it would divulge those reasons and defeat the very purpose of the seal in the first place.
A different San Diego judge, Catherine Bacall, originally sealed the records before police seized Larry Milliete's guns. But the sealing order was meant to be temporary, and the records were supposed to be made public following Larry Milliete's first court appearance, which happened June 22nd. After that hearing, when News 8 requested the records, the court said they remained sealed. I'm a journalist who just believes in open court proceedings, and I'm trying to make an informal request to the court to live up to its sealing orders. A hearing is now set for July 21st, when a judge will decide whether to make the records public. Now, News 8, as I said, originally wrote an informal letter to the judge asking that she unseal the records, but now that it's set for a formal hearing, we have hired an attorney. That attorney will represent us and argue our case in front of the judge on July 21st. Jesse?
Now, David, what do we think will be revealed if these records do get released to the public?
These records are expected to reveal the justification police have to go into somebody's house and take their guns. That's what they did to Larry Millete on May 7th. They took his entire gun collection, and as it stands now, the reasonable cause they had to go in and take those guns is being kept secret.
David Goffredson on the Millete case. David, thank you.